Hello everyone, and welcome to the instructional semi-showcase video of the new UI that is present in Mod-AO Mod Networker version 2. Version 2 is a fairly decently large update. There is more to the update than I can demonstrate obviously in a single player lobby. But this video will just tackle the UI aspects, and you can visit the Thunderstore changelog for any feature addition changes that you would want. So to get to the UI, same as always, you would get to your Bone menu, and then you can see the Mod-AO Mod Networker tab. And what you would expect to bring you to a normal Bonelib menu, as you can see, like Fusion might have, it no longer takes you there, and you get a fancy new custom UI. This is entirely custom. This is not use any Bonelib's built-in menu stuff. It's all me. Similar to Fusion Auto Download, in case anyone may have had that. They had a custom menu for a bit, so I thought, might just do that myself. Here, it by default is the Files tab. There are 4 total tabs. The Multiplayer tab, which is the 4th one, the icon looks like 3 people, and they're sort of in a line formation. That only shows if you're in a server, and that is where you would download the subscribe mods of the host. There's a download all host subscribe mods button as well. It's in the same position where this button is. But speaking of this panel, this is the Files panel, this is the Settings panel, and this is the Mod-AO panel. We're gonna visit that one last because I think that's the most exciting one. I apologize if my game is stuttering a bit. That's not the mod. That's just because I'm recording and doing other stuff. This is the Files tab. There are 3 different segments you can choose from. These are tabs. This is the installed section. This regularly would show you every single mod that you have installed, subscribed or not. This also contains mods that you previously may not have even downloaded with Networker in any capacity. Like if you had just gotten a regular zip and you put that into your mods folder, it would show up here as well. It would be untracked. It would not be subscribed at all. You can go through and you can view all your mods here, like nothing. You can view all your mods installed, and yeah, that's basically all. There is. The subscribed panel, for me, it is the same as the installed panel because I do not have any mods that I have installed that are not subscribed to. But if you did, they would not have the subscribed little icon there. You can go. These are identical, so there's no real way, but otherwise it would only show you the mods that you have subscribed to. The blacklist is just where you would manage your blacklist. There is still a blacklist.txt that generates next to auth.txt. That is still completely there. You can manually delete or remove anything you want. They will still appear in here. It will not real-time update though if you update the file outside of this menu. So I suggest if you're in game, don't mess with the file, and if you're out of the game, obviously the only way you can mess with the blacklist is by messing with the file. Here's the blacklist. I can see everything I have blacklisted. You can only see 4 total on one page. I have some replacers. Oh, this one is misspelled. That's funny. I have some replacers installed. Not installed, blacklisted. And I can get rid of them, like that. This has just deleted that blacklisted mod from my blacklist.txt that is next to my auth.txt. So this does real-time update. I could close my game right now and check blacklist.txt. I'm not going to do that, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. And that line that was previously there would not be there. Same if I cleared everything, my blacklist.txt would end up empty, but who wants that? This is the settings tab. This is where your settings regularly would be. You have your auto delete lobby mods. your auto download avatars, your auto download spawnables. There's no real reason to go through this. I mean, other than to show you maybe this form. If you knew what the old menu did, there's no new options aside from the user repository option. There's no new options. And this is there's only two types of things. There's the auto downloader, auto download max megabytes. There's the numerical selector there. The only new setting is the user repository setting. The thing with 2.0, it comes with repository integration. You don't have to add in the repository things yourself. The mod just assumes that the repo that you want to use is the popular one, the Lond one. Small disclaimer about the repo. People like things when it is easy, but use my words as a tale of caution. The repository is not always going to exist. And even though it does right now, it is not as secure and as reliable as it could be. In the future, the repo may not be there, given the fact that it's entirely community-driven, hosted by one guy, with what I assume to be money coming out of his own pocket, to host a bot that automatically updates the repo. And I hear sometimes the repo likes to not update for a few days. So just use these words as a tale of caution. This setting is by default enabled. But you can turn it off and it will be like the same functionality as not repo. So you wouldn't be able to join a random server that didn't have network or some other condition and then, and see everyone's thing. You would not be able to do that if you didn't have the user repository setting. But if you didn't have it on, it would just work the same as regular old networker, where you would have to join a server where the host has this, and then it would have to be a networker tracked mod for it to share and sync across everyone. But that is, I will reiterate, that is as stable as it can be, as reliable as it can be. The repo, not so much, but it does get the job done most cases. Okay. Here's the most exciting bit, the trending section. This is the Mod.io trending page as it is right this very second. If I were to launch Mod.io on my web browser, it would look like this exactly. As I see Rexmix weapon pack is number one trending right now. That's cool. I don't know why Rex weapons and attachments is trending, but who cares, right? This is the trending page. I can scroll if I wanted to, but it's just a trending page. It just goes on and on. I could keep going if I wanted to, and it will refresh with the new stuff. Yeah, and that's basically it. It's just Mod.io trending. Let me show you the info panel. So the mod infos are these, are what you see here. Excuse me. You can see all these mods. They have the thumbnail and they have the name of the mod, obviously. If you click on one, let me just click on one that I haven't installed already. Here is the mod info panel, the expanded mod info panel. You can see all of the important information relating to managing the mod. You can see the thing. I believe this summary uses emojis, which are not supported in the display. The little summary here, but this is the title. This is the short 1 to 2 sentence summary that people have to put on the mod. This is the thumbnail. This is the file size of the mod. This mod seems relatively. You could subscribe to it, or blacklist it if you wanted to. Again, this has just updated my blacklist.txt real time, so I can go to my files tab and I can show you. It is there. It is there. I could remove it if I wanted to, and then go back here. Now it's not blacklisted anymore. I could subscribe to it if I wanted to install it. It's now installed. Oh yes, other thing. I have patched out the lag that comes with installing a mod. It was a very stupid mistake that I made, but it has been fixed now. So now you can subscribe to a mod, and it won't install your game. It will just install, and you can use it like regular. If you click on it again, it will update with this uninstall button. Both of these buttons basically do the same thing, since it's subscribed, obviously, and if you unsubscribe from it, it should have updated the button. Don't worry about that, I'll fix that. But it doesn't matter if you unsubscribe from it and then didn't uninstall it. I thought that didn't really make sense in my head, so I just made it so if you unsubscribe from something, you also probably want to uninstall it, because if you uninstalled it as well, it's just weird. Because why would you want to? Why? Is a replacer. Oh, this is surprisingly, it's not blacklisted. Here we go. Blacklisted now. Yeah. Oh, I see. That was the one that I removed earlier. You have your refresh Mod.io subscriptions button here. This refreshes your subscriptions. I don't have many, so that was a short amount of time. But if you have a lot, might take, also not that long, but it won't be as short as that. Here is the most exciting feature up here, the little search bar. You can click on it, and the keyboard display pops up. You can search for your mod, whatever mod you may want. This X button does not clear the text. Let me just show you. Let me just type in escape here. Escape 2, just to show you that all the buttons work. They all work, see? So does the backspace. Escape, sure. My favorite mod series. This does not clear the text, this just closes the keyboard. The text does save, though. So, just in case you wanted to know. You press enter here to search for it, and then here are the search results. This still sorts by popular. It's the same as Mod.io, so if you were to search this keyword, the Mod.io would return the same results in the same order, I assume. But right now it's sorted by popularity, so you would look for all of the mods that you might want to install. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for the UI aspects of it. Hope you guys have fun with Mod.io Mod Networker version 2. Most of the work went into this UI, obviously, but there are some quality of life features like the subscribe, not the subscribe, like the install lag patch gone. Small bit of stutter, but what are you gonna do? And the other thing, which I forgot because I lost my train of thought. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Oh yes, repository. Yes, the repository is the second thing. Yes, hopefully you guys enjoy version 2. Put a lot of work into it. Thank you. Goodbye.